Hey guys, another quick one-take review, and today I want to talk about the new Primus EP, Conspiranoid. Conspiranoid are the latest EP and the latest release from a band that is near and dear to my heart, Primus, as they were the band that made that tiny little crack in my taste in music that eventually let in the light that is weird musical wankery like Ween and Captain Beefheart. Primus were definitely a gateway band for me, and I still have a massive love for them even now. However, when this EP's title track was released before the entirety of the EP itself as a single, I was extremely disappointed. I mean, the instrumentation was strong enough, even if it was, a bit drawn out, even by my standards, which is going pretty far, but I just personally think the main flaw with the track was the fact that the conspiracy theorist, or should I say anti-conspiracy theorist lyricism, was just a bit too on the nose for my liking. I mean, Primus were never really a particularly subtle band. I mean, even sillier songs, if you will, quirkier songs like Too Many Puppies, for example, still have lyrics like Too Many Puppies in Foreign Lands that obviously showed that Primus weren't the band to sort of dance around whatever topic they were talking about, even if they did it through a very weird filter. Nonetheless, I do feel like the lyrics here feel less through that classic Primus weird filter and more through a almost Weird Al filter. Like, this is the kind of music lyrically that Weird Al Yankovic would make if he were making fun of QAnon members and anti-vaxxers and etc., etc. Now, I just want to get one thing straight first, though. I'm perfectly okay, and I agree with the sentiments that are presented on this album. I'm fine with making fun of QAnon members and anti-vaxxers. That's a-okay with me, but it just my thing is, I listen to music to escape QAnon and them shouting about their idiotic thoughts on what 5G or whatever. I don't even know. I don't care enough to know. But I use music and art and other mediums to escape that. I don't want to hear more about it through my music. No matter how much I agree with the anti-conspiracy theorist themes that are presented on Conspiranoid, it definitely automatically dates the EP by months, even though it's already been out for a few hours at most. And I just think that makes it one of the most uninspired and uncreative Primus albums, or releases I should say, so far. I don't need Les Claypool, the crazy bass man himself, to tell me that people that think that the vaccines cause autism and that the American government is made up of devil worshippers are absolute morons. I know those people are stupid. I don't need to be told that through Primus. I just want some sick, funky bass lines, some chaotic guitar work, and some mildly out-of-time drumming that still kind of works for some reason, and that's just not really what I'm delivered here. I know it does probably sound like I'm complaining about Primus going in a different direction, and in a way, I am, technically, as this record does feel very un-Primus. It just lacks any of the passion, but still has all of the weirdness, so it really just feels like a weak attempt to recapture magic that I know for a fact isn't lost because their past couple of full-length albums, even though they have been, it's been a minute since they came out, were pretty fantastic, so I know that there's no magic lost here or anything like that. It just feels like a band trying to kind of cash in on a particular topic that can be easily parodied and made fun of for just a cheap dollar to have their fans go out and say, ooh, this band's doing something new, we gotta check it out. That's what it feels like to me, and it's a shame because it's performed well enough, even if it's not super, passionate about what's being done. So I'm going to give Conspiranoid 3 out of 5 stars. I was really hoping that I could give it like 4, 4.5, 5 maybe even, because I truly do love Primus, and if you're not familiar with them, go listen to Sailing the Seas of Cheese, go listen to Frizzle Fry, even go listen to like Antipop or something first. Not Conspiranoid. Conspiranoid doesn't deserve your time unless you're a die-hard Primus fan, which I know there are a lot of. So, still, I'm giving Conspiranoid 3 out of 5. And with that being said, that's the end of this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.